an insanely long set of flights. We had a layover in San Francisco for like 3 hours or so. We made it to Eureka. We're gonna go get this FD. Our chariot for the next 12, 15, 24 hours. Alright, so we made it down to California, decided to swing over to Target. I needed to grab sunglasses, Melanie needed to grab sunglasses because we have been up since 2 a.m., which has been about 11 hours now, and we are a little bit wiped, so now you can't see all the bags under my eyes. Next up, we gotta go grab the trailer to go pick up the FD. Once we grab that thing, then we can head over there, actually go check out the car, load the car up on the trailer, probably go get some food. We have a small car meet we're going to after that for like an hour, and then we're hitting the road back up north, which should be kind of fun because we're going through like the redwoods and like a whole bunch of other like really cool scenic routes. I think are we taking the coastal route up a little bit and then cutting over to 5? No, we don't need to do that. So let's go grab this trailer. Let's go grab the car and live our lives. Maybe get pizza later. U-Haul. Oh, dude, they got trailers for days here. I'm guessing that one's ours?
Probably that one.
It's like already waiting.
I'll go in there, check in, and get it paid and whatnot. Half the time, if you go to reserve a trailer through U-Haul, they'll give it to someone else. Your reservations mean nothing through U-Haul. Nothing. We got our trailer all loaded up on the back. Headed over to, well, his name is Kyle, the gentleman we're getting the Mazda from. We flew 2,000 miles just to buy a Mazda. What am I doing with my life? It's a journey to get here. It was a long journey.
The airports are more rough.
Dude, the airports suck. I've been up since like 2. Hiding the goods back here.
Tucked away in the garage.
You got all sorts of fun cars. Type R yours too?
It's the wife's.
Ah.
She had a Civic Sport and she got tired of driving the automatic and told me she wanted a manual.
Oh, there it is.
I was like, I mean, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it.
I feel it. And you got the Evo, the Subarus. Man, this poor soul been sitting a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. So my best friend in high school bought it, started doing LS swap on it, lost interest on it, and basically had it sitting since.
And it's just been chilling?
It's been chilling, man. Got some 10-year-old dust on it.
That's all right. That happens. It looked good though for, what was that, 93? This thing's dope, dude. There's like all these crazy, is this a button? No, okay, no, that's just a light, security light, ashtray. Getting out of this thing confused me at first. Dude, the door handle's like not in a spot I would ever expect it to be. I was kind of expecting something to be up here. Nope. I'm very curious. What does this light mean? What does that mean? What? Overheat the exhaust system.
I know.
I don't know what that means.
Monster shit.
I've never seen that before. You know, for a damn near 30-year-old car, really, it's not that bad in here.
No, it's pretty cool.
It's ergonomic. It smells like a Japanese car. It's not bad. It's comfy. These stock seats really aren't that bad. Dude, this thing's hella cool. All right, you guys, so quick rundown on the car. It's a 93 FD, no engine in it right now. Front bumper, headlights, all that stuff are in the boxes down there. We're gonna grab that here in a little bit. Has some nice Stop Tech front rotors. I'm guessing these are just like the nice little OEM Mazda ones. There is a handful of aftermarket parts that are coming with the car, so we're gonna have to sift through everything, but this thing is way cleaner than it looked in the photos. Like it looked clean in the photos, but in person it's honestly way better. Interior's not too bad itself. It does smell like an older Japanese car, which is pretty typical. I like it though, and I think that's all that matters. I like it. Dude, it looks so good. Anthony, honest thought, what do you think of it?
I mean, it's hard to imagine because it's definitely not like the normal style of Smeedia.
Yeah.
But I think this is definitely a cool chapter.
Dude, I think this thing will be fun.
It looks like if it's with enough power.
Right?
Yeah.
I want like 360 out of it. I don't want a lot.
That thing don't weigh anything.
Right? Sweet, we'll start going through all the totes. That's a pretty good backup job. I am awful with trailers, that's why he's doing it. Oh, I gotta pull this guy back down. Don't connect it up right yet because I do have the key in accessory mode.
Jump so you can get the window up. Theoretically.
How long has the window been down?
About 10 years.
Oh, this window's been down for 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I am ready when you are.
Any power?
Nothing. Oh, it's making beeping noises.
How about now?
Let's stop making beeping noises. Don't come after me, I'm not putting an LS in it. Don't yell at me, I won't, I promise. Oh, there it goes, it's going up! It's going up, it's up! All right, our window's up, our window's up. Bro, is this a fucking cigarette light? There's a genuine cigarette lighter! Woo! This is nice. This one is nice. I like this one. There's so many parts.
Does the trunk connect to the passenger seat in this?
I don't know.
Because if it does, I was gonna say you could probably put some of this
It's
stuff
already
in,
full of stuff.
in the trunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got the FD all loaded up on the trailer. It is all strapped down. Back here in the back of the truck, there is a ton of stuff. We've got our 13B that we're gonna be rebuilding. That I have to move, otherwise that's going to fly out of the truck. That's easy. Power steering cooler lines, tons of totes with tons of parts in it. There's parts shoved in the FD also. We have got goodies literally everywhere. I was like, if I don't move this, we will lose this. Yeah, it was fine. I think this came with more parts than that Evo I bought, and that thing came with like an engine and everything like that, but it was that thing was fucked when I got it. I think this will be a much smoother.
I think it will be, yeah. It's pretty good.
So it's been a couple hours since I updated you guys. We got the RX7 on a trailer. We've already started headed back. We went to a car meet for a while. I didn't want to break out the camera just because I think it's a little bit like disrespectful to film, if that makes sense, because I'd rather spend the time with everyone and just kind of hang out. But dude, you got to check out the balls on this bowl. They're huge. I don't know if Paul Bunyan was a real man. Like, he was a real man, right? So he was supposedly a real man? Dude, he got a hairy chest. Look at the testicles on that thing. Oh, it is paper mache. I am on Paul Bunyan's shoe. I am Paul Bunyan. This is a size comparison for Paul Bunyan and a normal person. He could just punt me across. I want to get on top of the bowl. I got a toot. Can I toot on Paul Bunyan's boot? Oh. It's kind of fun. So I think we're gonna try to make it back. I don't know how far we're gonna get tonight, but let me show you the RX-7 because we got everything loaded up. We went ahead through the front bumper on the RX-7. Dude, it's so weird. I have a freaking FD. I've wanted one of these for so long, dude, and I finally freaking have one. Huge shout out to Kyle for hitting me up on this. I originally didn't have any plans of buying an RX. I've wanted one of these forever. I didn't have any plans of actually buying one until this one came up. Kyle shot me a DM on Instagram. He was like, hey, I've got an FD project sitting around. Are you interested in it? I was like, dude, totally. So came down, we set up the date, came down today, picked up this FD. We have the headlights, all that stuff for the car up here in the trailer. So all of these totes are filled with RX-7 parts. Intercoolers, radiators, the twin turbos, we got power steering lines, bumper beam, we've got our 13B down there that we're gonna rebuild. It's just freaking absolutely insane, man. I have an FD RX-7. That's pretty freaking neat. Like I said, it's a 1993 FD RX-7, about 80,000 miles on it. It hasn't ran in about 10 years. It is clean title, all the stuff like that. The interior is nice and Gucci. We verified that the car will take power. We hooked up a jump pack to it so I could roll this window up. You can't really see in there, but I'm so freaking hyped for this car. And we got Paul Bunyan in the background. Every angle on this thing just looks so freaking good, man. Every angle. Wild, when we first had the FD loaded up on the trailer and we went to go get food, dude, we had already gotten a handful of compliments on the car, but dude, I'm so excited for it. So I think we're just gonna keep headed back up north. If any other cool sights show up, like big old Paul Bunyan here, I'll get some footage of it. But aside from that, we have I think another 8-9 hours ahead of us. Don't get in the truck yet. I need to take a thumbnail. So I'll keep you guys posted. Once we get back to the house, we'll get everything unloaded, and at some point in the next day or so, go through all those bins to see what we have for the RX-7. Good morning, everyone. Oh my God, we got back at 4 a.m. I fell asleep in the truck. Melanie fell asleep in the truck. We unloaded the FD. We've got all the crates and everything back there. I want to go through that stuff and take a peek at it, but I need to clear up a little bit of room in the garage right now. So let me get the WRX moved. Let me let it warm up. Let me get the WRX moved, and then let's start going through. I haven't even gone through. I know there's a ton of stuff in the hatch of the FD. I don't know what's all in the totes. I want to see what we have to work with because I'm kind of looking at two decisions of what we're gonna do with the FD. A, I can either rebuild the stock 13B, put the 13B back in and put it back to stock just to get the car running and driving, or option 2 is, which will take longer than option A because I'm pretty sure we have everything for option A. Option 2 would be to modify things, but then it's like, how long is the FD gonna sit? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me move the WRX and let's kind of see what we're working with on this thing. All the totes lined up here. We have 9 totes full of RX7 parts. Inside of the car, I also found some other stuff, like a brand new full bushing kit from Super Pro. So that's like $500 right there, so we can swap all those bushings out. I also found an owner's manual in there, which is definitely going to come in handy. Extra seat covers for the front seats. We also have this wing. I don't know the brand. It looks authentic. I'm not quite sure. The wing's gonna go on the car. That's gonna get painted, go on the car. We'll do the top of the wing gloss black, everything else painted the same silver as the car. We have the fiberglass crash beam here. There's like a wheel lock key in the car and whatnot. The trunk doesn't look too bad. It is, I mean, it's a 30-year-old car, so I'm not expecting perfection, but it looks minty back here. The hatch struts still hold up, which is nice. You guys can see the interior in there. It looks super minty. There's just a couple interior trim panels. We will swap out the steering wheel. I'm not a fan of the OEM one. We will put a nice doubled-in head unit in there.
Go look through these real quick. Hey, it'll only take like 5 minutes.
All you gotta do is camera, dude. What's in tote number 1, Matt?
There are more
Okay, this is the turbo box.
tote volume than car volume right now.
So we've got a weird, dude, these exhaust manifolds
That's
are weird.
another.
That's the same one we opened before, I believe.
Yeah.
Engine harness? Is this the engine harness? Is this it?
There's not a lot going on, dude.
That's it.
They're pretty simple.
I'm pretty sure that's the engine
And
harness.
that's alternator connection and the other.
We've got some lines, fuel lines, oil filter housing down there.
Twin turbo fold.
Oh my god, dude, these are baby! What the fuck are these? What?
Well, they're probably twin. I mean, not even TDF4s.
Dude, what is that? The little babyest turbos ever?
Upgrade those to dual 20 Gs.
I feel like I shouldn't put this thing back to, you know, maybe we'll just put back to OEM for now. Okay, so we've got 2 turbos. I mean, it's nice that we have them, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just, how did these go? Oh no, they went in like that. What's down there? Oh, another set. We have 4 turbos.
A quad turbo setup.
Okay.
You know what you have to do.
Quad turbo,
So
the
I'm
FD.
guessing those that are shiny are newer than the ones that look dirt.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 2 sets of twins, which is kind of
Watch, Tanner, you're gonna open like 3 of these totes and
Watch them all just be turbos. Why do we have 40 twin turbo setups for an FD?
Is that more? Okay, I was like, do I see more turbos?
Is this the engine harness? What the fuck is happening here? Maybe I'm just gonna modify it and do my own thing with it, because this looks stupid.
Yeah.
I haven't felt intimidated ever by a vacuum system until looking at that.
Yeah.
We have oil cooler, shrouds, intercooler piping, I'm assuming. The intake manifolds down there. Water pump? I think we have 2 manifolds.
That's intake.
It looks like we have like everything for an engine so far. So I don't know what's in these other 9 totes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow, they got like 7 sets of seats and 5 sets of turbochargers.
I don't know what's in the other 9, so.
Okay.
Okay, so some
Intercooler, we got the
taillight guy. No, that's a radiator.
Okay.
Battery box, some more suspension stuff, oil filter. What is this?
That's your
Blow-off valve and everything. Control arms. Coil. Oh, coil rad, dude. Fuck yeah. We got a coil radiator. some
Always, dude. Mid 90s, early 2000s. You gotta have the relief valve.
aftermarket arms. What's under the radiator? You wanna grab that guy out? A premix? Pure Racing synthetic fuel lubricant. That's premix. Dude, there's like good brand new shit in here. This is a Blitz? What is this? Looks like a Blitz. Or a Gretty. That, Matt, is old school JDM stuff. That's what we like. Paper gaskets on blow-off valves.
Yes.
That's cool. I think this is the one with the light up center. I don't think they all have light up center.
Control arm.
Control arm, AC line, radiator fan, stock radiator, splash guards. Okay, so this is all like under the car stuff and stock radiator.
Directional support and shrouds.
Cool that I have a, probably really clean that. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Intercooler. Stock intercooler.
Is that the intercooler? Is it a fender mount intercooler?
Yeah, the sideways one.
Okay, so we have an intercooler, a fog light. Fog light? Does this thing have fog lights?
That's a headlight, dude.
That's a headlight?
I have a spot for a, well, you got the little turn signal, guys.
Okay, so we have stock intercooler. Okay, it doesn't feel crazy heavy. Headlights!
Nice.
Oh.
What did you get, Tanner? A Corvette?
Yeah, buddy.
Did you get a Corvette?
Pop-ups! Oh, the sound system. Bose. The Bose sound system.
Oh.
Acoustic wave music system. Look at the... What?
That is, that's your sound imposer.
This is the acoustic wave music system from Bose in the early 90s. That's this whole thing?
Yeah, this is all the...
Okay. And the brackets and everything. Okay, I mean, that's good to see that we have that. The thing that makes me feel good about seeing all this stuff is the fact that we can put it back to OEM.
Yeah.
And I'm not having, like with the Evo, when I bought the Evo, I had to fucking eBay,
find everything?
STM to, I had to buy literally everything for that car.
Yeah.
So it's really nice seeing that this one has even a fucking manual. That's gonna come in handy though.
Yeah.
Because I won't have to sit there on forums and Google shit and people be like, I'm not telling you how to do this. I'll be like, fine, Derek.
Derek!
Oh, this one's heavy. This one's really heavy, Matt.
Okay, clutch.
Okay, so Vans? We got shoes?
Clutch, we got the other part of the...
All right, so we got a clutch here. How's the clutch look?
Turbo,
Is this
charge
reusable? I feel like it's pretty lightly used.
Yeah, there's a bit of hot spotting on that. But...
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad for a used clutch. So this is all like engine critical stuff?
Yeah, clutch.
Slave cylinder. Okay, cool. So this is good to see. I'm not gonna take everything out of here right this second because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get it back in. We have AC compressor in there, like you said, motor mounts, more charge piping.
Is the exhaust on the car?
We do not have a downpipe, we do not have a catback. That's the only thing we're missing.
Okay.
No downpipe, no catback.
Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what's in this box.
It's not crazy heavy. Radiator fans.
Okay, we already saw this. It's another radiator.
Wait, we have another radiator?
And another fans. It's just extra parts.
Okay, more extra.
Why does this guy have 3 different radiators?
I don't know, but I'm not complaining because now I don't have to try to figure them out. AC condenser. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. I can run AC in this thing.
There's 2 AC condensers.
Fuck yeah. I like how he actually took the time to like, this is how you know people care about their car when they're parting it out.
Yeah.
They actually take the time to cover everything to make sure it's not damaged. He covered all the hoses, everything like that. And this has been 10 years of these sitting in these totes.
Right.
10 years. I mean, seeing all the OEM and aftermarket parts, I feel a little bit better about it now.
Yeah.
And it's clean title. We have the engine, which I don't even know. How do I know if I have to rebuild it or not? Like if I technically don't have to rebuild it.
They're kind of, I mean, technically, can you turn it over?
Okay. Do I even need to rebuild this?
Honestly, I think baseline for this car, get it running on the factory shit you have.
Yeah.
And then from there, if we want to build it or port it.
I mean, we'll end up doing that eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we'll do then. Just to get the car, because that's what I mentioned this earlier in the video before you came in. I was like, I have 2 options. Option A is put it back together with all the OEM stuff and everything we have here and get it running again. And option B was take my time with it, but then it's gonna sit for like a year because it's so fucking expensive to do everything, especially on these.
Yeah.
And after like seeing how freely this spins over, I feel like that's okay. I don't know enough about rotary, so if anyone in the comments knows if this is like, that seems okay. That's what we'll do then. We're gonna put it back to stock and run it as stock. Enjoy it for a little while. If anything happens to this 13B, we'll just build another one. Or we could do a 20B, but I heard that's really expensive.
Yeah.
I heard 20B swaps are really expensive. When it comes time to actually modify this thing, I'm gonna put it on a Haltech. I just wanna have it running.
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Oh, does this have the...
What?
Nope.
So that is a different one.
Yep. Because this one does not have the light.
I'm gonna order a downpipe and a catback for it tonight, or today, so that way we have everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research to figure out, actually I bet you it's in that manual, what spark plugs to buy for leading and trailing. Fuel injectors, I'm guessing are still in the manifold.
Probably.
If not, I'm sure I can find stock 13B injectors, because it still has a stock ECM down there.
Yeah.
Dope. Fuck yeah, we're gonna make you live again, Mazda. You're gonna be stock for now, but... All right, this week's project is to try to get the FD running. I think tomorrow, I'm gonna pull it out of the garage and clean it, like vacuum it, get all the dust, cobwebs off of it, probably clean up the paint a little bit also.
Yeah.
And
I gotta get my buffer back from Tina.
And then I'll go to AutoZone tonight and buy pads to do it. And then the next day, Tuesday, I think I'll start cleaning up the 13B.
Okay.
And getting that ready to go. Because we have Atkins Rotary up the road, so gaskets and seals and shit, they're 20 minutes away. We can just go get them.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait for shipping or anything like that. So that's all I've got for you guys on this one. I am big hype about the FD. We have a solid game plan. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna get the FD out of the garage. I'm gonna put the headlights back in it first, get it out of the garage, give it a good solid cleaning. Go ahead and I'll probably polish the paint also, clean out the hardcore detail of this car. Like I said, it's sat for 10 years. It needs some love. If anyone has any rotary advice before Matt and I start reassembling this 2-rotor and getting it back in the car, because we're just gonna clean up the exterior of that engine, put it back in the car, and run with that 2-rotor right now. I don't know how much life's left in it. I don't know how many miles are on it. I don't know anything about that rotary, but I feel like it's probably a better idea just to get the car running again for the time being. And then once the car's been running and I learn a little bit more about rotaries, we start going into the modification process of it. We got 4 turbos for this thing, so I mean, it'll make so much power.
Let's put one of the compound turbo assemblies on.
You gonna put it in the neon?
No. No. No, I'm okay. We just need to get the neon running.
So, with that, that's all I got for you. If you guys are excited about the RX7, I'm big hype on it. I'm not, everyone on Instagram's like, EJ swap it, EG swap it, LS swap it. I want to keep it a damn rotary, all right? I like it. So that's all I got for you guys. If you guys like the video, if you guys want to subscribe, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. I'll put it in one of these corners. You know what to do. Hit the thing, do the stuff. I'm not your dad. But with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies.